Then a brand new hour begins with John Roberts from the North Lawn there. John, good morning.
Bill, good morning to you. This was a law that was actually passed back in 1996 during the Clinton administration to allow for the swift deportation of people who were either undocumented or had committed fraud or misrepresentation. In the original application of the law, which began around 2004, it targeted people within 14 days of arrival and within 100 miles of the southern border. Under this expanded application of the law that the Trump administration wants to undertake, people could be targeted within 2 years of arrival and beyond 100 miles of the border, basically anywhere in the country. The expansion being undertaken because detention facilities are full, resulting in more illegal migrants being released into the United States. In a statement announcing the expansion, the acting DHS Secretary Kevin McAleenan saying, quote, "The new designation adds one more tool for DHS, utilizing specific authority from Congress to confront the ongoing security and humanitarian crisis on the southwest border and throughout the country. We are past the breaking point and must take all appropriate action to enforce the law along the U.S. borders and within the country's interior. This designation makes it clear that if you have no legal right to be here, we will remove you." The ACLU says it is going to challenge this in court immediately. California Senator Dianne Feinstein, in a statement of reaction, saying, quote, "Today's announcement that the administration will quickly deport immigrants anywhere in the country without giving them their date in court is just one more attack on our immigration system and the rule of law. What we're seeing is a sustained attack on immigrants. Considering our country's history as a bastion of freedom and a beacon of safety, it's a shame that the president feels the need to go after immigrants in this manner. I urge him to reconsider these irresponsible, callous actions." Again, this was a bipartisan bill passed in 1996. Guatemala also in the crosshairs of the administration today after reneging on a plan to become what's known as a safe third country where migrants from Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and other countries could apply for asylum in the United States. The president tweeting, "Guatemala, which has been forming caravans and sending large numbers of people, some with criminal records, to the United States, has decided to break the deal they had with us on signing a necessary safe third agreement. We were ready to go. Now we are looking at the ban, tariffs, remittance fees, or all of the above. Guatemala has not been good. Big U.S. taxpayer dollars going to them that was cut off by me 9 months ago." This first came up last week after a constitutional court in Guatemala blocked the president, Jimmy Morales, from declaring Guatemala as a safe third country. In a cabinet meeting last Tuesday, I asked the president about it. Listen here.
So if they're not going to play ball, that's okay with me. We're not going to play ball with them. We don't give them any more money. They've been ripping us off for years. I'm not a fan.
And some breaking news in just the last half hour. Immigration and Customs Enforcement giving us a readout on the number of people arrested in those expanded interior enforcement actions in an operation that targets criminal illegal migrants. Between May 13th and July 11th, 899 people with final orders of removal were arrested by ICE. Of those, 605 had criminal convictions. 93 were facing pending criminal charges. And then in other enforcement actions, 35 people were arrested. 18 of those were members of family units with final orders of removal. 17 were so-called collateral arrests, people who were found to be in the country illegally and were arrested by ICE. A lot of news on the immigration front this morning.
Indeed it is. A lot to track. Thank you, John. Done so well. John Roberts from the White House. Thanks.